Good evening, everyone. Welcome to well, I don't know what it is, a hash 9 design. Last night's live stream went from failure to, well, I don't know if it's a new concept or ChatGPT. Well, I don't know what it is, a hash 9 design. We got audio. Well, I described it to ChatGPT and it said a Hex Cobweb multiband HF folded dipole antenna was innovative. Right, so either that or very stupid. Right, so let's just get on with this. Let's have a look. How are you doing? Right, yeah. So yesterday's live stream, we started with this, and for some reason, I don't know why exactly, but we've ended up with not that one, with this. We've ended up with that. So, and I quite like the idea of this. It gets rid of a lot of problems. Gets rid of a few problems. It gets rid of the necessity for clips. Gets rid of the necessity for having to fasten the wire in place. The folded dipole bit starts from there. Let's get the error. Start from there. It goes. So if we're doing the green bands, right? So we're going from there, round here, over to there, round, back, and then back on itself. Right. So that's one band, and it's a folded dipole because you got your two elements actually in a loop. Okay, like an X-beam. Right. So we're not making it into a hex beam, although it does look like one, and it looks like a cobweb antenna, but we're not quite doing a cobweb antenna, so we're not feeding it from a central point, so bringing all these wires to a square here and feeding them off. So it's a cross between the two, and it's designed to be put into a back garden. This is designed to go between fence. So you've got your 6 catenary wires, and what you do is you start from the fixing position here on the hex plate. You go out, make sure you go out at the correct angle. So you need to probably put a pin through there. Tie your cable to this first, and make sure, like a plumb line, goes through the center of that cable there. Keep feeding it out. So you feed it out till you get to your fence. Okay. So you need an adjuster for the tension on either end. Okay. So you need your little wind-up adjusters, and your DIs fastened to the fence line at the top. So this is above head height, so you'll be looking like this when you're working on it. Don't go too high, otherwise you'll need ladders. You don't want that. You need to be able to put your hand up and reach one of these to move it up or down. Okay, so imagine that. We'll put some walls around it and eventually. Right, so you've got your square garden. However big your garden is, the bigger the better, because you can have more bands. Go lower down the band. So this one will be 6 bands, so I would say 70 megahertz, 4 meters. Then we want 6 meters. Then we want 10 meters. Then we want 15 meters, or maybe 12 meters. And you got your 20 meters, or you could say 12 meters, then you could say 15. And then this last one could be your 20 meter band. Right, and if you do want to go with more bands, you just put another one in. Okay, depending on your space. For my garden, that's going to be the extent of it. Now, ChatGPT says, because it's hex beam style, but I'm not bending it up, it'll make it, plus it's going to be lower down. It's not at the right wavelength from the floor. It'll make it more omnidirectional. Instead of being like a beam, hex beam directional, it's going to make it more omnidirectional. We have to try it. We'll see. It's flexible enough to try to sway in all the bands. So we're going to start. We'll start with this band here. So how would you start to sway that in? Basically, what you do is you start from there. You can either, so we'll have multiple connections, so you're running multiple wires through, so you might have to put 6 wires around there, or I think I like the idea of putting the wires around. Initially I thought I was going to wrap it round and connect to the wire, the one wire, but I think they're going to have to go right back to there. So I suppose we could start off like that and then change the colours. Anyway, so what we're going to have to do is to swar it in. See, the idea was, so to swar it in, one end is going to have to be loose. Right, let's have a think. So we could have a feed line from there to that point, a separate line, part of the antenna. So it's feed to this post, and then we have a fixed ring crimp on the one end. Then we bring the one end back, and it goes round 2 washers between a nut and bolt. And you clamp it, you basically clamp it till you get your swar right. Once you've found your swar position, you'd have to tune all the bands in. So you'd have to be a temporary thing for starters. But the idea is you move these along like that. So you move them around. So I'm going to have to work that out, because initially I was going to just wrap it round there on itself and then put a crimp on. But then you've got to make sure that connects to there, so we're going to have to rethink that one tonight. See how we're going to do that. We've got to see how we're going to do that. Anyway, so the idea is these are adjustable. So we can alter the design slightly. I need to split these up anyway. Let's do that now. I think we'll do that now. So what I need to do, we can have a red wire going all the way through if you want. So what I'm going to do is, it's only these bits we need to change. Let's just delete that off there. First, let's find out what the length of it is. I can't remember now what I set it to. Let's have a look. Right, 5.15. Let's get rid of this. What we got there, that's a catenary. So let's get rid of this one wire here. And what we're going to do is going to put the wire in colour wise we're going to start off. Right, so we're going to go like that, and we're going to go, we need to find out where we're going to go to. So let's say we're going to go this side, in the middle. Yeah, I just wonder if I could split the... Tell you what, let's undo that. Is there any way I can split it? I can't grab it, can I? I have to grab the whole thing. Can I do anything with it? Erase. Oh, I've got an eraser. Oh, that's going to erase the whole thing, isn't it? Right. I can either leave it like that or try and make some sense of it. And I'll tell you what, we'll just leave it. We'll leave it, but we'll make it a different colour. Let's make it a different colour. Make it a silver colour maybe. Let's have a look, see if we can get a nice colour out of it. Silver grey colour. That colour. Oh, you're not going to see that, are we? So, what about that one? No, that's too much like that colour. Alright, copper colour then. Copper colour, something like that. Okay, so that's something like that, isn't it? Right, okay, and that one. Right, so got it copper colour. Yeah. So we're going to have to bring them all back, I think. Just trying to work out. How can I work that out? Right. So that's going to go around there. And it's going to be tuned for this frequency, so it's going to ignore the rest of this. It's just going to go down the one that it likes. Right, so then, okay, we'll choose green next. Yes, so let's do that. That's it, we'll do that. Oh no, it's going to, as soon as I paint that, it's going to change it, isn't it? So I'm going to have to try and do this, aren't I? I'm going to have to delete it, delete the wire. Can't seem to break it up, so let's find out. Did we have a measurement? What was the measurement from there to the first one? 315. No, it's going to be like that. 330. Okay, so let's just do one at 330. Oh, we don't want a measurement. We want an actual line. Okay, and we're going to colour that one. Going to colour that one the same as that. Okay, and then we're going to go from yes, we've got the 330. And what we need now is to come round here on the outside. Yeah. So we need to go from this now. Needs to come down here to this one. Okay, and that needs to be partly that colour. Hang on. Needs to slide up and down there, doesn't it? It's going to look weird without the colour. How do we do this without... half colour. Yeah, we can do that. Let's just undo that then. Undo the line, put a new line in. From there to about... If I can only get it on. Can't get it from that angle. Unfortunately, it's not coming on that angle. There it is. So do that. And we want to change the colour to that colour, but then we want to start with another colour. Is it going to join up with that colour though? No, it's not. Oh, that's not right. Okay, so that's going to be the next colour, which is green. Is it that one? Yeah. But that should have gone all the way up actually. That should have gone all the way up to, yeah, the other section. So hang on. Undo paint, undo draw a line. And we need to go over to this one. So they're going to go offset, they're going to go out one way and the other, aren't they? Yeah, okay. That's fair enough. Okay. So we're okay there, and it's going to have to go... Right, so it's going to have to go... Yeah, it's going to have to go in there and out. Yeah. Like that. And we're going to have to paint it green. Is that the colour? Yeah. So we've got the green. And we're going to need the blue. The blue is going to have to go... Oh, it's not really coming out right, is it? Oh, it's not showing you. It's not going in and out of the plastic. Does it matter? Yeah, it does matter. Right, so that's coming straight. Oh, that's going in that way. That's right, it shouldn't come out there, should it? But we want to come in on this side, out and through. Now we'll have to come in there and out and through. So in there and out there. Yeah, that'll work. Right, let's try that. So we're already coming in there. And we're coming out there. Yeah, and we're going out. Ah, that's where we went wrong. We shouldn't be coming out of there yet. We should be going through there. Can't. You can do it. Not from that angle, you can't. Right, yeah. Right, so we're in there. We need to be green. And we need to come out from the other side. Come out from the other side over to here. Let's do that. You come out over to here, and then you come back into there, and that needs to be green. Yeah, needs to be green. So, and we go. Back out the other side. So we've come in there, and we're coming out green to there. And we've got to follow it through from there to there. Yeah, and that one is gonna be lighter green. Kaon. Is it that one? Is that the one? No, not that one. Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. So then we come out of there and we've got to join up from there to this one here, like that, and we've got to paint it blue, swing it round. That's it, it's looking like what it's supposed to be now. Yeah, and we've got to come down here. Won't let me do that angle, why not? Let's try it like that. Yeah, that's right. And that'll be blue as well. Cyan, sorry, not blue. Right, then we've got to come over to this one. Join up with this. Spin it. Oh, that's gonna paint that. We've got to check, find the colour. Blue colour. Is it that one? That looks like it. Right, come round the back of it. Put our line in. Over to there. Colour it. Okay, save it. And do the rest of it. Right, okay. So I'll come out of here. Let's get the angle a bit different. Over to here. Colour it. Okay, and carry this on over here. Alright, what's this colour going to be? Violet. Violet colour. Is that the right one? Looks like it to me. Right, back round here. Okay, over here. Over to this. And colour it violet. Okay. Right, where do we get to? Oh, last one. Last one. Oops. Over to here. That's it. Colour it violet. And the last one is red, isn't it? Red. Red. Where's red? Is that the one? Yeah. That's the one. Right, let's go over there. Okay. Around the back of it. Too much. Oh, don't do that. Right. I suppose we put the radio on, really. Put the radio on. Right, so we've got that. Oh, we need to go. Yeah, so that one needs to be black, isn't it? Needs to be black because that's a catenary wire. Yeah. And the rest carries on, that's okay. Right, so I've got that there. We can see which loop, which band is which, so yeah, but that would carry on to there. But you got to draw the line somewhere. Draw the line somewhere. Draw the line. Draw the line somewhere. Or on the screen in a certain colour. Right. Got to do the other side now. So we want to do the other side. Can we do the other side easily, or is that going to be another pain? Don't know. Don't know. Let's just carry on with it. Not sure if this is a good idea doing it different colour, but anyway, let's just carry on with it. Right, so we'll get rid of that one. I can't remember the size now. What size is it? 330. Right, 330. And we're coming around the back. Does it matter? Probably doesn't matter. Just for completeness though. I need it for completeness. Oh, this one just goes straight up, doesn't it? 330. That's it. Just meets it there. Right, then this one comes on the outside. Like that. And we've got to paint it orange. Is that the orange? No, it doesn't look like it. Not quite. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we've got the orange. Then we want the next one. And this colour is going to be green. Is it that one? Yeah, pretty much. Right, let's come around this way. Through there. Over to this one. Paint it green. Come around the back. Paint it green. And this one will be another colour, which is blue cyan. Maybe this one. Is that the one? Looks a bit bright. Let's try this one. Yeah, that's better. Right, so we come round the back of there. Over to here. Like that. Paint it blue. And we come round the back of there. Over to here, paint it blue. Alright, this one's going to be a different colour now. That blue, is that the blue? Yeah. That's the blue. Okay, we'll drop frames. Oh, let's stick the radio on. Stick the radio on, see if there's any HF this time of night. There shouldn't be really, but you never know.
Stay down for the unknown, over. Yeah, I think you said you were getting that. Has that arrived, or are you still waiting for that, over? No, it's arrived.
Yeah, there's a bit of activity on 40 meters. Right. Let's go around here. Getting bled over there. I'll leave it there. Right, so next one. Right, new colour. Violet. That's the one. Now we'll get this on. I'm going to change the design of this. Oh, that's.
Yeah, it is the Australian one. You see, that's the disadvantage of the pure signals. They don't hear us and then they come on. So you have to spread your wings, over.
Right, so it's purple. Okay, we're getting there. Just so you can determine the bands and where the wires go to.
Yeah, I think I turned on for about 30 seconds and then I switched away. I did a little bit on 17 and that was it.
Sounds like that comedian, doesn't it?
Really good on that radio.
What's his name? McArdle, something. Comedian.
You have another radio on at the time. So, for example, you have the Mermaid Line.
Shit.
You have the 991 on at the same time. Over.
You've got to be careful what you laugh about these days. Right, red now. Red. Red. Where's your red? Right at the top. Where's your red? Is that your red? That one. Yeah. So we're on the last one. Right. Okay. So is that the last of it? Not quite. Not quite. Nearly. Oh, that was no good. That's better. Right, and then the rest is just carried on. Yeah, so we've got the colours and the idea. So I can zoom in, you can actually see where the wires go. Yeah. Okay. Let's find someone else. Ah, let's leave them on. Irishman and a Northerner talking. Right, so we've done our infill. Any mistakes? No. So the shape of this, we don't need this shape. We don't need this actual shape anymore. So why bother sending the milling machine around like this and having to get your carving thing in there and trim it? Your knife, if it hasn't milled properly, why not just have a simple thing? Right, we'll change the design of that, but we'll still have the 3 holes. We'll still have the 3 holes. Now that's going to come in there and out there. Now is that going to lock it in position? Right, so this moves up and down the wire, and the fact that it comes in and out and around, because the catenary wire still goes through, even though, yeah, so you'd always have a catenary wire, but then the elements get fed round it. So the catenary wire will keep it locked, and then you feed the element wire round and in. But we're gonna have to get through here. We're gonna have to get more. We've got 6 mil hole, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus a catenary through 1 hole. 6 mil hole. 1.5 mil cable. Can we do it in a 6 mil hole? It'll get tight and you won't be able to slide it up and down. You won't be able to slide it back and forth too much. So, is there a way around it? Is there a way around it? French. L6. Lithuania, is it? Yeah, go northerner. Right. Oh, let's have a look on 10 metres. See if there's anything on 10. It was a very good weekend. 10 metres was. Looks a bit dead now. Oh, there's some jumping around on it. Is that jumping around or? It's noise. What is it? Oh, got something. It's a bit weak. Bit weak. Oh, there's a bit of activity. Not much there. What about 20 metres? No, just a lot of noise. 21. Okay, back to 40 metres.
Chico 5-6 Radio Mexico. beautiful copy, Dublin and Martin, you're 5-9, over.
I'll leave it on there. Beautiful copy, yeah, okay.
Yeah, thank you, beautiful copy, Martin, always a pleasure. You're the first one from Slovenia, so that's great. Thank you.
Right,
Thank you,
let's carry on.
and see you down the log, Martin, bye-bye.
See you down the log. Let's leave it there. Right, so we know we can move these up and down, and we know we can move them. So we need to wrap it around a stud and back on itself. So these, the design of this is, don't need all that. So is 3 holes enough? Let's have a look. So we're going to go coming up there, going on the inside, then through, round here. The catenary will come straight through, and the element will go round there. So the catenary will hold it still, and that'll just be leading through it, yeah. Okay, so that might work, right, should work. So we don't need the bumps on it. We need the 3 holes, we just don't need the bumps. So let's get rid of the bumps. Let's get rid of the bumps. Let's turn it on a way we can work on it. If we can. Let's just flatten it out like that. Okay, so the easiest way to do it is to put a line from there to there, and from there to there.
Thank you. Beautiful. Premier signal, Pascal. No problem at all.
And then get rid of the lines.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. QRZ, Papa Fox 9
QRZ. Okay. Get rid of the lines. Does this get rid of the lines going through it? I'm not so sure. Put it in X-ray mode and have a... Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, still doing it. Why is that then? Why is that insisted on taking the whole thing out? Why is that?
Okay, Andy, 2E0, Hotel Delta Fox, Papa Fox 9 Zulu. My name is Sasha, Andy, and I'm close located to Germany on the other side of the country, so... And you're 5-7
right, we've got some lines. That's not going well. Alright, what's going on? Why does that insist on being like that? Oh. Don't know. Let's put a line from there to there.
Yeah, great. Thank you for the nice log. Like I said, it's going up and down lately. You're on 40, 5-7-2-9. So thank you for picking me up in E7-3. Cheers. Thank you all. Top teams. Bye-bye. QRZ 40, Papa Fox 9 Zulu.
I'll let it go. And that, wow, maybe I've got to draw the line first, that's right. That's what I did do. Anyway, so we've got that. Doesn't look as interesting, but I'll start with that. It's easier to make. And you could even just do it square and drill your hole through and a bit of flat plastic. So that looks alright. Let's just see what size we got here. 30mm, so it's about so and so. Yeah, that's about right. About right. What's the length? 90mm. So 30mm by about 30mm by about 90mm. Yeah, I can work with that. So we'll leave it like that. It's changed all the rest as well, because they're all part of the same component, so it's already gone ahead and changed them. The holes are in the same position, so that's fine.
Italy 5, yes?
Yeah. Okay. So we want some nuts and bolts now over here, so we can get them from our previous design. So we'll save that. Just bring up the other design. Dankeschön. Right, let's grab some nuts and bolts and ferrules. Yeah, let's get these. I just want one, that'll do. One of them. That. I want the nuts. 2 nuts. Sorry. Nuts, bolts, washers. Okay, copy that. Load. You want? What's it doing? Clicking the buttons, wrong buttons, right. Save the changes now. Right, paste. Where are they? Where's the stuff? Where's my bolts gone? Oh, is it hidden? Bolts, where's the bolts? Fixings, where's the fixings? Bolts. So I've got the bolts, so there's nothing there. Right, let's go back again. Didn't get the bolts, don't know why. Copy. Paste. Where are they? Where's the pasting? Why ain't it pasting? Where are they? Bolts. That's why, because I turned it bloody off. Right, so there they are, but they need to be turned around. So we're going to have to spin them around. Easier said than done. We need a face to come off. How can I get a face of them? Alright, so that's not the right face, is it? How can I get the face off a corner? It's difficult. I wonder if I can refer it with. Can you do? Ah, there you go. Press the right arrow key. Yeah, so I'll remember that next time I want to do it. Press the right arrow key. And we can turn it up. We need some space. That's it. On its end. Am I still in X-ray mode? Haven't I? Still in X-ray mode. So I need to move that over to here. Come on, get in there, you little bastard. Come on. Won't go. I'm gonna have to change position. Oh, maybe it did go. I'm underestimating the size. I thought it was not in the right place. Okay. Right. Let's. Oh god, it's not happening today. Oh. I want it over there. Right there. Right, sort of like that. Yeah. Keep going. No. Oh dear. Poor SketchUp. What you need is Voice command. SketchUp, I want to put the bolt in the hole. Alright, I'll give up. Let's get it from another place. Come on, come on. Right, you're somewhere there about. It's got to be an easy way of doing it. Right, so go from there. Okay, it's too low, so I need to go up now. Up to there. On the face of the component, so let's see if we can do it. Up, 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 up. On the face of the component. Constrained online from point. Whatever that is. Okay, I could live with that. Let's have a look. Yeah, we can live with that. Okay, so we've got our bolt. Got our washer. Got our washer. And that'll do. Why is that not so far out? Oh yeah. So we need to grab it from there. Don't quite know what it's doing, but anyway. Let's put the fixings in place. We can always tinker with them after. Right, so what we'll do is we'll make a copy of it. Have we left anything back? Where's my ring crimp? Don't see it, hang on. Ring crimp. R clips, hex. Choke, catenary base, choke, disc. Element rings. Right, so where's the element rings? It's not there. Oh well, I'll leave the element rings for a bit. Right, let's copy. Right, copy that. And we're going to paste it in place. And then we can get to the center. Come on, you can do it. Alright, okay. Go over to here. Can't see it. Right, I've got the wrong angle yet. Need to get to that point. So we've got some there, and we want to point it over here. Yeah, and then we want to paste in place. Do the same again. Start from there. Bring it round to here. Yeah. Why's my nut not coming with it? That's not good, is it? The nut's not coming with it. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna keep fetching the nut out again. Alright, so we'll have to group them. Group that with a nut. Actually, I better put the ring crimp on it. Nah, leave the ring crimp. I don't know. Group it. Right, copy. Paste in place. Oh, come on. Come on, don't just do it. Right. I wonder if I could do that and then say times. Can I do times 1, 2, 3, 4? Times 4. No, too late, I think. Right, okay. Paste in place. Paste in place. Paste in place. Paste in place. Can't see that one. Okay, so we've got them all. Got the fixings. Oh, we need two more for there. Two more for there. Right, okay. Right, paste in place then. It's going to have to be a manual one. So over to here. Need to come up a bit. Not that way. Struggling. Okay, paste in place. Right, sort of try. It's had a good go at doing it. So I need to come up 1 mil. 1 mil and 1 mil. That's how thick the washer is. Okay. Right, so we've got our feed lines and our bolts. Our anchor points. Okay, that's looking alright. So this just, it's like a magic carpet, it just floats. I suppose we could call it a magic carpet. Could call it what we called it. We call welcome to the Hex Cobweb multi-band HF folded dipole magic carpet. Welcome to the Hex Cobweb magic carpet. Anyway, right. Yeah, so we got that there. How long have we been going for? An hour and 5 minutes. Right. Okay, I suppose we need the catenaries. The tool to tension it. Does we need to show that? I don't know. Oh, I've just found something. I've just found my clips and bolts that I put on earlier. Let's get rid of them. Get rid of them. Right. Anything else missing? So we've got to prove the concept. We want a bit of wire, and we could use the tool. These are the same spacings, these holes. So I need to put a wire in there and there, and then pull it taut and see if it locks in position. Right, I need a bit of wire. Have we got any wire? We would have if we haven't got. Ow! Ooh, sore hand. Bit of wire. I've got a bit of wire. A spare bit of wire. Yeah, is that the wire? What's that? Ah, there's a bit of wire. Right, I've got a bit of wire. Let's see if this locking mechanism will work. So we'll put it, we'll come in on one angle. Let's try it from one of these. So we'll come in like that. We'll go through like that. Alright, and we pull tight. That's pretty good. Look at that. I haven't even pulled it tight both sides yet. So you tension the catenary like that, and it's holding already. Look, it's great. It works great. Now, can you slide it there? So you can't slide it, but you have to feed and slide. Feed and slide, feed and slide, feed and slide. And it locks back again. Look at that. That is good. I like that. Yeah, liking that. So to slide it up the, so you push, and just push it in, and you're locked. You're locked again. How much pressure? Right, so I could pull it without tauting the other side. So what about if I pull it through, keep it taut, and try it? How can I keep it taut? I need 3 hands. And try and push that with my thumb. No, it doesn't push. I put it on my leg and I'll push. No, keep them taut. Doesn't go, but that's easy. Yeah, I'm liking that idea. Right. So that works. Definitely works. Right. Back onto it. So, are we ready to do a cutting list? And does this centre bit need to be so big? Does it need to be that big? Probably not. What's the distance between the 2 bolts? $85mm. So it's round about that much. Does it matter? It doesn't really matter. They're catenary wire, so these are the only ones that will be wired to something. The rest are just nylon wires connected just so you can pull it taut. In fact, they don't even need to be bolts, do they? They don't need to be bolts at all, them don't. Is there any advantage from that? What's the advantage from being a bolt? No, you don't need it. We don't need the bolts because we can come off there and feed it down. So you can come off there and right, so if these for instance could be a wire loop tied off or crimped, just a loop on there. Do you need to take them off? No, you probably wouldn't. So once they're on, they're on. These don't need to be there. They can go straight to the feed line. So you don't necessarily need bolts. Just need to come in and connect it to that. Make a loop. So you make a loop, just basically tie a knot, or some kind of fancy knot. So you could do a fancy knot that does something, folds in and out or something. Or you could, yeah, I'd have to look into that. So do we need bolts? We've got the bolts, but we might not need them. We'll leave them on for now. I don't think we need them. It's just more expense and weight for nothing. So we just wrap the cable around. But the driven elements, or the elements, they need to be fastened. You could put them in and out of the hole and then put the ferrule on them. The ring crimp and bolt it onto that. Yeah, so you could do that. Now, question is a 6mm hole big enough to run 6 1mm wires through? So you get one, so you can get 6 mil that way. Yeah, it should be. But then you want to slide back and forth. Well, let's have a look at this again. There's your 6 mil hole. Your 6 mil holes here. So I've got to get in here at least 6 wires. So that's 1 wire, 2 wires, 3 wires. No, I won't get it through. So I can get 3 wires, 4 at the push. And that's not what we want. We want to be able to slide it in and out. So they're going to have to get progressively bigger. Now the problem is you won't get a lock-in effect. If the hole's bigger, you might not get the lock-in effect. So maybe the catenary and the element will go through a different cable. Let's have a think about that now. So at the minute we've got our lock-in effect by cabling it out. We've got our lock-in effect when it's taut, but when the multiple, we can only get 3 through a hole, 3 1 mil cables through a hole, and you won't maintain your sliding lock-in effect. So the question is, do we stagger them? Do we have another hole either side? But then we're going to have a stepped effect on the elements. Does it matter? Maybe step 1 up, step 1 down. Won't matter a great deal. Let's have a think about that one. Don't know. I suppose it would help to individually be able to lock them, and they don't lock if you're using the same hole. So I think we need a 6 mil hole for each cable to be locked into position. Right, so the driven element will come all the way up there, and go around the last one and come back to the start. Then you need a catenary wire. So the catenary holds this in place, and then the middle hole is just the turn. So we only need to lock the catenary in place, but the wire needs to come through it to hold it in place. Otherwise you'll have, if you don't feed it through all these, this one will be sagging like that. That'll hold it in place and keep it taut, but you'll still, it doesn't matter how tight you do it, you're still going to get a sag. So we need to go through all these. So how many have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I think we can get 2 through each one. So somebody's letting fireworks off. Oh well. So back to this 6 mil hole. You've got your locking mechanism, so you can go through one hole, out the other, and it locks in place like that. It locks it enough to work on it. When it's taut, it won't budge. So if we put another one through it, let's come back through again. Come back through like that. Right, so if we got 2 in there, can you still slide it in and out? You can, but it's a tighter fit. Yeah, it's not nice. Not like that. It's gone from great to not a good idea. So I think the 6mm hole is what we're after, but we need to account for more holes. So let's work it out. Where do we start from?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah.
Right. So we know this one has only got to have the catenary and one wire through it. This one's got to have the catenary and 2 wires through it. Catenary and 3 wires, catenary and 4 wires, catenary and 5 wires, catenary and 6 wires. Right, so this one here, it's going to have the catenary's got its own wire, but they don't necessarily, the wires for the elements don't need to be kept taut. Well, they do, but they don't need to be locked in place, because they're locked, because they go through at an angle through the locked in pair. You know, they stay, it's locked in, so you need to be able to move up and down, and then the pure fact that it's bent round it. So what about if we don't run the element through and lock it in? If we just use it as a turnbuckle, so just go in and out, then we only need the one hole for that. But then the problem comes when you get to the second one, because then this one will have to go all the way from there to there, and it'll have nowhere to go through. But you can get, you said you can get 2 in, but then you won't be able to slide it. So it's going to have more holes, isn't it? And stagger them up and down a bit. Well, that is if we. That's the case if we have to run the element all the way back to the feed point. Unless we have one element, one driven element each side, and join your band midway here. But how do we join? How do we join it? It needs to be able to slide around. Right. So how do we? What's the best way of doing it? I like them all in line. I want them all in line. I don't want them staggered. It'll look weird. So, well, they come up with a way of connecting that to the wire. Now, if it was made of steel wire instead of thin steel wire instead of coated wire, plastic PVC coated, it's just bare stainless steel wire, thin, like 1/2 mil, 1 mil, something like that. It doesn't make a better conductor. It's a worse conductor, but it can easily attach to it without stripping back the bearing it back. Or we could use an automotive connector, a snap-on automotive connector. You get those little blue ones that you can put 2 wires together. So you could run, yeah, I'm not sure.
In some cases, you
Yeah, but we'll constantly want to be adjusting this, so we don't want any joints at that point. So we are going to have to go all the way back. Yeah, so all the way back. And we're going to have multiple wires. So what about if we make more holes? So this last one we're going to need multiple holes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes. We need catenary 1 and then the 6 holes. So we could stagger them along its length, couldn't we? You're talking about a hex beam there. Right. So it works great as a lock device. So it's going to work okay there because it's locking it and then just passing through. Now the only trouble we got is when it has to lock it, pass through and then back again. I think. Let me try and work this out. Yeah. Because you've got to bring these individually all the way back to the feed point. All back to the feed point. So you've got 1 wire, 2 wire, 3 wire, 4 wire, 5 wire, 6 wires. So you're going to have 6 wires here. And so you just need a way of just need something to balance the cable onto.
Okay, Roger. Yeah, in this part of Germany where I live,
we want to slide that up and down and rest the cable on it. So what about having 2 of them? 2 of them? No, you'd have to pack it off then. So, right, let's try to work out how we're going to do it. Right, how are we going to do it? So if we have a side hole on it, and that one feeds that one, and then that one feeds that one over top of it, slightly staggered. So we could stagger them like that. Stagger and stagger. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. So let's make another hole. Let's do some drawings. Right, so we got. So we've got 1 there and 1 there. And we want to come off this staggered. What we got between them? 24mm, 6mm hole. So let's say 12mm. That's halfway. I will also make QT, have a look on German football. Right, so you could do some very interesting games here in the evening. Right, so we want to do 3mm. Let's say 3mm. 3mm. So we'll put a hole here. Needs to be with that one. Can I reference that now? Oh, I can do one of them now. Right, let's put 1 there. Oh, it's not going. I need to click on it. Let's just get this onto the model. Oops. What's happened here? Oh, I've lost something. Oh my god, what's happened? Don't know what happened there. Oh, there we are. Right. Paste in place. Undo, close. Undo, open, undo, close, undo, open, undo, cut. Don't want that. I want that. I want that. That and that. I want to cut it. Paste in place. I want to. Can I get? Nah, it's not letting me have it, is it? Let's get rid of them. Get rid of them. Right, we're working out a different way. Right, let's do it a different way. Let's go like that. Right, let's have a look. So we've got 30 mil. Let's do 10 mil and 10 mil. Okay, let's do I want to mill out loads of holes? What about if we make the holes bigger? So make the holes bigger and get more cables through. I think we'll just do that. Now, the locking effect, will it still lock? It should do. Should still lock. Maybe. If it's pulled tight, no, it might not lock then. So the catenary needs to have the same size cables, but we then need to have bigger holes to hold the wires. That's it. So what about if we keep them the same size for the lock-in, and we have two lots of cables, two holes in the middle, bigger, because we need to feed the in, needs to hold it in, needs to feed in and out to keep it. That's it. That's the answer. Right. So let's do that. Right. Let's create a new one. I can't get the center. So first, let's delete that one out of the way. We'll create a new one in the center. Where's the center? There's the center. And we're going to make this hole bigger. 10 mil. Let's say 10 mil. So 5 like that. Then we're going to move the whole thing over. Not that one. No. We're going to move it over. Say 15 mil. Right, and then we're going to copy it. I'm going to paste it. Put it in the middle again. There it is, and we're going to move the whole thing 15 mil. Right, so what have we got now? Looks a bit too far apart. So you've got catenary going down, and then your other ones locking in position. So they're a bit... Oh no, you need them further apart for the lock-in to occur. Maybe. Tell you what, we'll go back. We'll go back 5 mil. 5 mil that way. And we'll choose that one. Go 5 mil that way. That looks better. Right. Then we'll punch through. Okay. Right, so we've got this now. We've got this idea. We haven't changed the size of it. We've added an extra hole and made them bigger. So your catenary, so they're all lined up basically. Catenary comes in, it goes out. And you can slide it up and down. And then your element goes in and out. In and out. And then your next element can go in and out to lock that into position. Now these other ones these other ones don't need it at all, do they? They don't need that kind to lock in, but is there any advantage from using the same one over there? No. No. So we can save ourselves a hole there. Or we have only 3 holes still, but have 2 of them. No, I need them the right size so they lock. Yeah. So we'll have 2 holes. But all this doesn't have to lock between them 2 holes. It just has to pass through. So your catenary will be coming through this way, round and out, and your element will be going that way, in, through, in, round and out, that way. Just wondering if I could put them either side. Right, so you want them either side. So we could draw the catenary, or do we stagger them slightly? Slightly offset. Slightly offset, so they don't all bunch together. It needs to be in the middle to keep stability. If you have them offset, it'll start waving around like that. It'll start doing that kind of thing then. Well, waving around. So that will go through there, and the rest will go in and out to the next one. And that holds it up, holds it up, holds it up. Okay. Now these ones over here. Oh god, what's happening? Right. These ones over here don't need the extra hole. Does it matter though? Do I want to stock 2 different types, or do we care if it's got an extra hole? Not really. But it'll just confuse people. They won't know where to thread it. But so you've got extra one. So you have one with 1 hole and one with this extra one for the element. You've got to make 2 different ones then. They're almost the same. Be nice if it was universal. Could it be universal? So we come in with the catenary round there, cross and then out, and then we come with the element this way, through, in, out and down that way. So the catenary comes in like that, so it misses that one. Straight out. And the other wire, so they're going to double up, aren't they? They're going to overlap and look horrible, so we're going to have to offset this. they can stay centre because the catenary is holding it square. These need to be offset. Yeah, offset slightly. Now, where do you offset them? Well, how about if I offset the both? Offset these down a bit and offset them up a bit. At least the cables won't overlap then, they'll probably line up nicely. Let's try it. Let's try it. So I go into this, select that, and move them up. Up or down? Up, I suppose. Up. Let's say 5mm. Okay, and then let's get these two and move them down. 5mm. What does that look like? So I'll try that. So we still got the locking catenary. It's 5mm, and then we still got the element that can come in and out. What's the distance between the two? So between about there and there, 10mm. It's probably too much. I don't know if we need to go that much, but some of these could have 6 cables going in and out. Yeah, so it could be elongated. These could be elongated to take the 6 cables. You don't necessarily need to be an hole, it could be an elongated hole. And then at least the cables, yeah, elongated to about 2mm, so you've got enough room to feed it in and out. But it needs to be able to slide as well. So that you'll get the cable there and one there, so you're gonna have to go. You'll have a gap. So what we need to do is just bring that back. Bring that back 1mm, and bring this and that back 1mm. What we got now between them? We've got 8mm. Yeah, 8mm. What's that like? Catenary goes in there. I've got in and out for the element. Do we need 2 holes? Because we're not locking it, are we? So we can come in with the element and then out and up and out and up. Yeah. So why go out and in and out and in? You don't need it, do you? No, we don't need 2 holes, so let's get rid of. We don't need the 2 holes. So let's get rid of the hole again. Alright, this one we're going to keep the same size. We want to move that to there. Okay. So we're there, and we want to offset it down a bit. We need to come down. Say 5mm. Too much? Too much. Is it too much? What's the difference between the two? 10mm, 9mm. So we could afford to go back a bit. back 2mm. Right, what's that like? So between there and there, 7mm. Cable comes in and out, catenary. Then you got your 6 wires potentially in and out, 6 wires. So it needs to be elongated, that hole does really. So we need to make an elongated hole, and it could probably be the same size. Yes, I think so. 3mm hole. So let's get rid of those and put a 3mm hole in the middle. Right, in the middle like that, so 3mm hole. Oh no, don't want a 3mm hole, do we? Does it? No, we don't want a 3mm hole, we want a 2mm hole. We can't have a 2mm hole. So it's 6mm hole. The bit is 5mm. So we can have a 5mm hole. Then I'll leave it 6mm. It's got to be left at 6mm. Can't be swapping mill drilling bits. So we've got that there, and we don't want to be in the way of the oh, it needs to be elongated. So let's create another one like that. Is that enough? 6mm. No, I could do with another one. Is that the one? 3mm, yeah. Right, that's it. Okay, let's get rid of these. Right, elongated hole. Punch it through. Hang on. Punch it through. Yeah. Okay. Oops, what have I done? Right, so we got that now. We got back to the original one hole again. 3 holes. Catenary through there. Catenary through there. That's close to that hole. It needs to come down a bit. And we've got what's the distance? 12mm. That's plenty for 6 2mm wire. Should be fine. So we're gonna knock that out of the way there. So we come down what? 2mm. 2mm. That's it. Right, so we've got our 3 holes back again. Catenary in, round and out. Elements up to here, in and out the other side. And they come over to the back of here, through and out that side. So they go in, step, out, step. And it keeps them some sagging, and then we can still slide them up and down as well. And yeah, okay, so that's alright. That seems okay, and we haven't got to mess around altering all this stuff we've done already. Yeah, so what you'll see is you will see a step on it though. So we could have the colours now. We could have the colours and then drop this next one down, and so on and so forth, and have the crimps over there, different heights. Yeah, that's okay there. So we've got enough room to put the cables through for the elements. The last one will just be a turnbuckle, won't let anything through. So the catenary wire needs to come through there all the way to the end. It's only on the driven elements. The turnbuckles here can stay as they are. Yeah, so they can stay as they are. I only have to make one item, one stay. Don't need to make loads of different stays. Okay. So the bolts here. I suppose I could, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could just alter these. Right, so let's. So the stay will be attached to this bolt. Yeah. Stay attached to there. Sorry, the catenary wire attached to that. And the elements will be on top. But this will be open to the elements, so the range. So better if they put the element, the ring crimp underneath, so it acts as a shield, a range shield. And we don't even need a hole in the middle anymore. Don't need it. There's no reason for a hole in the middle. Let's get rid of that hole in the middle. Is that gone? Yeah. Don't need no hole in the middle. Right. So that's why we need one there for the catenary. No, the problem is, do we need that there? No, we don't. Let's lose those bolts. We don't need bolts there. Let's get rid of those bolts. No bolts there. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to drill a hole. Now potentially we're going to have the same problem here. I can't get 6 cables through one 6mm hole, so what we're going to have to do is they're going to be going that way, and then we need to spread them across there and through. Yeah, so they will spread a bit across, so imagine elongated hole. Can't elongate it that way because they'll be on top of each other. I want to keep them neat. So we need another elongated hole there now. So that holes need to be elongated like this one. Oh, for only for these though. Unless we make those 2 holes bigger. They can stay the same because only one wire coming through. We've got catenary and element going to there. Catenary and element, right. Catenary wire and 6 elements coming through. Now they're on this angle coming through there. So they'll be stacked on top of each other and flattened against there as they come down. Now we've got to translate that to, they'll be upright like that, and they're going to have to translate to twist around. Now they'll have to go on top first, the elements will, down under, so the tails could have a crimp and fastened there. So these knots need to be turned round. Yeah, so the feed line will go on the same place. Right, let's swap these over then. Right, we need to flip these. Flip on that. Can we do it from that angle? No. Right, so I need to flip them. Is that angle? That's okay, isn't it? Yeah. Not from there though. From, we need to keep that angle. I need to flip them around the middle here. Right, so we can flip them. Flip them to there. And bring them down. Bring them down to the surface. That's it, on the face of the component. So we flip them around now. That's where we're going to attach it to. So these feed lines, they're going to go underneath, over the top and underneath, but you won't get enough through. So, and a hole, yeah, a hole will bunch them all up, but an elongated hole will spread them around, spread them across. So I like the idea of that. So let's make that into. Basically, we need this same thing again. We need to get hold of that. Copy that elongated hole. Copy. Actually, we don't want the whole thing, do we? We only want that. We want that, 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 and that. That's all we need. Copy. And we need to paste it over here. So paste. Alright, so we've got it on there, on the face of the component for now. We're going to have to swing it round. So I need to look at this from the above with parallel projection like that. Actually, that'll go perfectly there. Right, so we'll do that. We'll move that. Can we get of it? So I'll put that over there like that. Bang onto there. That's it. Right. So we're gonna have to, we'll leave it there for a bit. We'll go into here. Get rid of that one. And come out. We'll grab it. We don't want the wire. We'll cut it. Paste it in place. And we'll punch it out. Punch it out. Okay, so we've got that. We've got a little bit of a problem there because the point here is going to stick on the wire, isn't it? We could do with a flat there, so the wire just comes over top without any problem here. We can get rid of that corner in a minute though. Right, so first we need to reproduce that on the other point. Oh, it's in the wrong place anyway. Done the wrong one. Does it matter? I think maybe we'll do it to all of them. Does it matter? Cut the corners off and then elongate it. Put a ring through it then or something, a carabiner. Or just one hole enough. Does it matter if it swaps or yeah, don't need it, do we? Right, so we've got to move it to there. Right, let's just undo some work we've done. Right, so we've got that back to there. Right, so we'll come out, we've still got it there. So we'll get it again. Apart from that. We've got to move it to there, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the middle of this. Get the middle of this thing here. Oh, it's taking me wire with it now. Why is it taking me wire with it? Hang on. Oh, it's took me wire with it. Right, so we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to move that. Why is it doing that? Oh, let's leave that there. Alright, let's cut it. Cut it out. Alright, so we'll go... It's a problem, isn't it? Paste. No. Undo cut. So we want that, but we don't want to take the wire with us. Right, so let's just, can we hide the wire? Wire, catenary wires. Right, we've got rid of the wires. Okay, might be able to do it now. So I need to bring it round to here. So we're going to join it to there. Paste in place. And again. Okay. Bring it round to here. Okay, so we've got our two things. Catenary wires. Ah, it's still moved anyway. Can you believe that shit? Right. Okay, let's just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Right, so we've got our two elongated holes. Let's go into the model. And get rid of these holes. And come back out and grab those two. Oh, it's got that wire now. Alright, let's just get rid of that wire. It's the trouble, isn't it? Right, we'll just get rid of them wires a minute. Probably got to move them anyway. So we're going to get them to cut them out. Paste them in place. And then punch them out. Okay, so we punched them out. Right, so we've got that. We've just got to put our three wires back now. So we want a catenary wire from there. I don't remember how long they were. Let's measure them. Five meters. 5 meters. 5 meters. That's that one back. Right. So we've got to put our catenary. Oh, luckily it's only got to go from there to there. Right, so we can put our orange wire back. Oh, it's got to come from the other side, hasn't it? Come from the other side. Alright, it's catenary wire. Easier said than done. Oh well, I'll just put it there. Right, put it there. Let's paint it the right colour. Is it that colour? Yeah. Oh, I've got to do another one there as well. Another one there. Okay, over to there. Paint it. Right, okay. So we're back to where we started. We're back to where we started. We've got our elements that go in and out and in, and they hold them in place. Catenary wire is held separately. Allows you to slide them up and down after loosening them. Oh yeah, so we come to there and we come out underneath. Come out underneath onto our feed point, if we can get it. I'll just go. I'll just go to there. That's it. Right, and also this one. Is that right? Don't know. See what that's like. That'll do. It's not quite right. Nah, it's not right. Let's do it right. Let's do it like that. Don't know. Let's try that one. Is that right? Don't even know if it matters. No, it's a different angle anyway, isn't it? It's not. It's a different angle, so let's try that. What have we got? That'll do. Let's colour it. Okay. Let's go back the right way up. Back the right way up. Save it. Right. Okay. So we've got the same idea there. I can move them in and out. I can move these in and out. Bring the elements in, and have to come out this way, wouldn't it? If it's going that direction. Can't turn in and out, so that's wrong there. Yeah, so I have to go there. Oh no, it goes through, out and round. Why would it? No, we don't want to do that, do we? We don't need to do that no more. Right, let's change that then. So we don't need to go. Oh, we have got to draw our separate catenary wire. And we've got to lower these anyway. So we've got to modify slightly. So we've altered that. We need to drop that down so it matches with that. Well, that's there through the centre anyway. Yeah, so we need to drop it down. Drop the whole thing down. Do we need to do that today? Not really. Not need to do that today. I can do that off screen or whatever. It's just... Right. So what we do, is this enough to prove the idea? So that locks it there. And this one comes down below, yeah. It's a representation. Do we want it that exacting? I don't know. Does it need to be that exacting? Maybe not. Right, okay. So, we've got the general idea. Oh, why is that blue? Because I've got it selected. But what I wanted to see is the spread, didn't I? But then I'll have to overlap on it and come to there anyway. These corners, we've got to get rid of these corners. The corners are great for lining up the cables, but they're no good for much else. So let's go on to this mode. Above. Let's go into it and square off on it. Right. So we need to chop. It's only these bits we need to chop off. So the catena doesn't have to go. They spread nicely across the wires instead of just few this side, few that side. But if we take them corners off, we're going to have to take all the corners off. Yeah, because that's the same thing anyway. Let's take the corners off. So we need to keep this area flat in front. So let's have a measure. We've got what we got here. $12mm. So 12mm. That's going off on that angle. That's sort of like that. Doesn't look right, does it? Why doesn't it look right? That's not right, that's why. It's coming off from a weird angle. Right, let's do it different. Right, so we can go like that. I don't know. Oh, we could do like that. And we could do like that. Okay, and then we could go across there, like that. Yeah, okay. Right, we could do that. And we could do like that, and like that, and go across. Like that. Okay, and we could do the same with the rest. I wonder if I could copy these. No. So I need to. Well, I could just copy the. Just grab those like that. Copy them. Can't really necessarily paste in place. Alright, paste in place. Then move them. Move them over here. Ah, got the string problem again now. Undo. Undo, paste in, undo, paste. Undo, close. Right. So I need to put them there now. So we copy. See if we can rotate them. Oh god. It's difficult to do stuff, isn't it? I just want that same angle again on both. Let's come out of that. So these, what is this information? Layer, no layer on that one. Catenary wire, right, that's why, because that's not under catenary wire. That's catenary wire, catenary wire. Layer 0. They're under, they should be under wires. Wires, driven elements. Driven elements. Driven elements. Okay, now we need to. Why aren't these aren't anywhere, are they? Oh, it's a pain. It's a pain. Right, so let's go back into this. I just want more of them, exactly the same. All the way around. What about if I just do a drawing? Can't reference it, look. So I need that line. I don't know if I can move a dotted line. Let's get rid of one of them. Can I do a line? I can do a line. Can I select the line and move it? I can. Oh, so I've moved it. Copy, paste. Right, so, oh, hang on. Paste in place, then move it. Yeah, I can do that. Alright, and do the same again. Paste in place. Luckily, we can copy measurements as well. Right, paste in place. Paste in place. Okay, so we can do our lines now. We can draw our lines. Easily. Oh, we got now. We've all gone off the channel here. Oh well. What else we got? Noise. Noise. Anything on 10 meters? No, just a lot of noise. Right, let's switch that one off then. Switch that one off. Right, so let's do it. Carry on drawing the lines. Right, so I've got all the lines now. Let's get rid of the measurements. Alright, got rid of them all. Yeah. Let's punch them out. Punch them out. They've gone from a hex to something dodecahedron, whatever. I don't know what it is we got. Tetrad, I don't know. Hexadocahedron, I don't know. Didn't do shapes. Didn't do shapes. It's not that interesting, is it? So it's just, yeah. Right, okay, so we'll go back to above view. So we're back to there. And we could come out of our editing. So we've got this bit of a weird shape going on, but at least it's no point to where the cables have to come out. Yeah, that's okay. Now, do I like the idea of these being different? At least you know which way, yeah, because they match up with that. So they're in the center. Does it need to be that far away from the element? I suppose. Does it need to be in the center? Yeah, it probably would do. Alright, let's see if we can look. I don't know if I got underneath view, have I? No, I haven't got the on top view. I have to turn it myself and then try to line it up. Try to line it up myself. I don't care. Tell you what we'll do. I'll take them off and put the line into the center there, and you can't go far wrong then. Okay, so it's in the center there. Need to just change the colour back to. No, that's not what we want. No, that's not what we want. That's what we want. Okay. So what have we got? We've got a very weird looking thing. So didn't we have that? We had that when we started today, didn't we? We had this already. Anyway, so the catenaries, they're going to look weird, aren't they now? I'm going to have to do that. I don't know. We'll leave it at that. Leave it at that for today. Right. So we've got our new stay. So we can mill out those, and we can mill out those. How many we're going to need? We're going to need 36 of them still, and one of them. And that's our first layer. Right, I think that's going to be it. That's going to be it for today, I'm pretty sure. Save it. Not save as, save. Save it. Let's zoom in. Get it all in the view. And come at it on an ISO. Put it in there, that's it. That'll do. Right, okay. That's gonna be for today. 2 hours, 20 minutes, 2 hours. That's gonna be it for now. Thanks for watching. and maybe I'll do some more tomorrow night. Bye bye. Oh, hang on. Let's get you onto that one. Welcome to the Hex Cobweb multi-band HF folded dipole #9 design. That's over with. So we'll carry on. It looked the same. Done some design change. We tested out the idea of the locking. That seemed to work. So we're ready to generate some G code and make some bits up. But first I'd like to make the model reflect the actual thing. So, well, maybe I'll just go ahead and build it. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye for now. See you again on the next one.